can barely fit her in the frame. I have to hold the camera really high. We are out with Magnolia, working on her heel, and I can even drop the leash. This is all e-collar training. It's raining, but that's not stopping us. I just put a cute little jacket on her. So with e-collar heel, obviously you're not using a leash, you're not using a prong, so there's no guiding the dog with the leash. Okay, all the knowledge is teaching the dog what to do when they create a gap and how to fill that gap. And we teach them, stay next to the left leg, and if there is a gap, I use my e-collar and she fixes it. That is the training. She does it all on her own. We're not guiding them, okay? So that way, when you do have to hold the leash, whether you're walking in a neighborhood or a city, you're just holding it for the leash laws, not because you have to physically hold your dog to you. Again, the e-collar does all the work. So this is a beautiful bird's eye view of a heel. Pretend there's an imaginary circle here, like a strike zone in baseball. Her head should be right there. It's next to your left leg and slightly behind. If her head moves from that circle, and that includes nose to the ground, that's when the e-collar comes on. What I like to do is tone if she's lagging too far behind or drifting out to the left. Stem if she's going too far forward. But at this rate, I can walk wherever I want, whatever pace I want, whatever direction I want, and she follows me. That's the whole point of the walk. Think of it as like traveling down the highway. You're driving, you're not pottying, sniffing. We'll stop and give her a break to do all that. So how do we stop and give her a break? Let's say I think she needs to go to the bathroom. We stop, she sits, what a good girl, and then I release her. Maggie, break, good girl. Now it's her free time, she can do whatever she wants. And when the free time is over, I recall her back to my heel and we walk home. So now she's walking on the other side of me. Let's say I want to get her in heel. Watch this. I'm going to start tapping my tone. Heel. She's going to find the spot. Good. And she finds it. So she moved from the right to the left just with e-collar information. I'm not going to make her do a downstay on cold, wet pavement. So we're going to walk inside and we'll do place and down in there. But I'm really happy. Remember, she's only 6 months old. Perfect, flawless off-leash heel. Amazing job. Good girl. She's really paying attention to me. This is hard for dogs because they know we're going back inside, so they get drawn. So they start moving forward. And what I can do is drop back, pressure's on, pressure's off. Okay, stairs are another trigger where for some reason dogs think, see, heel doesn't apply anymore. So I'm tapping my stem. Okay, then she joins up with me again. They think heel doesn't apply and they rush down the stairs. You can correct that. Good girl. It's all about just holding her accountable for any mistake or anything that you don't like. Good. Come on, Maggie. Tap my tone here a couple times. Stay. We've also worked on thresholds, so she doesn't just go barreling in. She waits for me. Once she looks up, I'll release her. Break. Good girl. Oh my goodness, good job. All right, Riggins, you stay on your bed. Go. We are gonna practice some down work, okay? Maggie, good. You are so smart. I was just about to say the word down, but she's too smart. You can tell we've been working with her on the down command. So what I like to do after coming in from a walk, playtime, after meal times, is do some stationary commands. So if Riggins wasn't on that place bed, I'd have her on here. But we're just gonna do some down work instead. So we can add triggers to make sure this is like bomb-proof for walking around, opening the fridge, kneeling down and baby talking is one. So the only way out of stay commands is a release. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, she's almost falling for it, but she won't. The only way out of commands is either a release or another command. So I could recall her to me, I could tell her to heel. Those are really the only ways out of the command. She can't just break if there's a distraction. Okay, let's try a recall. Maggie, come, tap the tone along with my verbal, stay. She gets to me, I put her in a stay. She can pick whether she just wants to stand there, sit down. All I care about is that she stays. I don't want a dog recalling to me and then immediately walking off. This is great. and then I can recall, and then I can release her. Maggie.